My name is Constantin PHILIPPENKO, and I'm a PhD student at Ecole Polytechnique, working with Accenture Labs. I'm working on Federated Learning, which is a branch of machine learning. Let me remind you that machine learning is used for artificial intelligence. What is Federated Learning? It is a new concept emerged from Google Labs. The aim is to make a computer learn a pattern, a model, or to build clusters, or even to predict future events from a dataset which is, and this is important, distributed on several devices. What does it mean? It means that you have at your disposal a massive amount of data stored in different places, and you want the computer to extract the most valuable information from them. In fact, this can be said of classical machine learning. The new paradigm is that you have a main server, which is a central intelligence communicating with all the servers holding the data. And of course, you don't want to broadcast any data. It must be privacy friendly. All the data must remain on its device, on its server. So, Federated Learning has been designed to work within the following settings. First, the data is massively distributed. You may have thousands of remote devices. Let me add that the volume of data is too big to be stored on one single server. Secondly, the data is highly heterogeneous. Indeed, because the data has been generated on different devices, it may reflect very different behaviors. Let me give an example. A smart keyboard. It is a keyboard that remembers what you typed and accordingly suggests the next words to improve user experience. We could even imagine that the smart keyboard will suggest visiting one place or buying something. It means that there is an intelligence, an algorithm somewhere that analyzes your data. Of course, you don't want your data to leave your phone. You don't want the company which developed the product to read and monitor what you write, where you go, what you search for, and what you say to your friends. This would be unacceptable. But, on the other hand, you want to take advantage of the firm's services, advice, or suggestions. This sounds like two incompatible wishes. You want to keep your data private, and you also want your data to be used for customized services. The solution found by Google is Federated Learning. Data never leaves your devices, but is analyzed locally. It leads to training a local model adapted to your needs. Then, this local model is broadcast to a central server that gathers all models from all the devices of the network and computes a global model. This global model is more general and is sent back to all nodes. From this global model, you enhance the model you own, and you keep iterating these few steps to attain the best achievable model. Federated learning is very powerful, because unlike AI approaches, it does not need to gather all data in one place. It follows that it respects privacy and allows to train a more accurate model quicker. Great, isn't it? However, it has been recently found that it is still possible to deduce your personal information. It is hard, much harder, but yet possible. Data can be recovered from the exchange of models between servers. Data privacy is a burning issue that must be solved. This concern is at the core of Federated Learning paradigm. To fix this glitch, one common approach is to introduce a blur, an error into the data. But due to this artificially added error, the accuracy of the model may decrease. These issues lead to constellation of questions. How can we ensure total privacy? At which cost? How can we ensure the model to be accurate enough? How can we speed up training? How can we conciliate highly heterogeneous data? These questions are open and are presently being studied by the AI community. Thank you for your attention.